Hello everyone, my name is Chris, and here with my head of life, Mr.
Russ.
And it's spooky season here in the cave. Russell, what are we talking about today?
Halloween movies.
Coming up next on Comic Gate Podcast. Hello everyone, my name is Chris, along with my head of life, Mr. Russ, and today we're talking about our top Halloween movies we grew up watching. Or not even movies, but just series in general. Russell, take it away.
Man, favorite Halloween movies. I'm going to be real with you. I didn't really like any Halloween movies when I was younger.
What? That's crazy because you know what? Me neither. Now, I grew up watching the scary movies. Also, like Russell, I grew up watching...
Oh, scary movies count?
Well, I mean, Halloween movies, like fucking the Jason movies and the fucking Michael Myers.
No, I'm thinking like the scary movie.
Oh, I mean, that's a funny movie, though. That's a funny... The first two were good when the Wayans brothers had them, but after that, they just took a second. But no, what is the movies that you grew up watching during this what is that called? Hallows Eve. Hallows
Eve. The only one that really comes to my mind that I actually dug growing up, if you can count it, E.T.
That's a Halloween movie?
I would. They go trick-or-treating in it.
I never saw E.T. Now, don't shame me for that. It's just, it just never happened. Like, I've never seen the Goonies. Don't shame me for that neither.
See, I'm not really a fan of the Goonies. You're not missing anything on that one. Like, it's probably easier for us right now with where we're at on it to name the Halloween movies that we don't like, which is pretty much all of them. Hocus Pocus. Fuck that.
Fuck that movie. You know what?
That movie's stupid.
We did a poll on our on our Instagram, on our Comic Gate Podcast Instagram. We did a poll. What was your favorite Halloween movie? Was it Casper or Hocus Pocus? And Casper won by a landslide.
Casper was good. Casper, E.T., and I mean scary movies. Those are probably the only three that like Halloween movies. Now I could say there were Halloween episodes of shows that I dug more.
Like what?
The Simpsons Halloween's episodes.
Oh yeah, the Treehouse of Horrors. Those were great. Did you grow up watching Goosebumps?
A little bit, but I wasn't really into that either. Like they were all right. Or the Tales from the Crypt.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Those Nickelodeon shows.
Those were, but I never really got super into like any of that, to be honest with you. Around Halloween time, I was flipping on The Simpsons and watching E.T. and Casper. That's pretty much.
Did you go trick or treating?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, trick or treating for me was the shit. I was almost always Batman, and then I was a ninja for a little while, and then I started making my own costumes.
It's the same thing. Batman and the ninja. It's the same shit.
Exactly.
So Russell's Batman. Russell would have been Batman. You know what? One year in 1994, I dressed up as Two-Face. A fat Two-Face, if you can imagine that.
I can imagine that.
So Russell be Batman, I'm Two-Face.
That's great. But yeah, no, trick-or-treating was awesome. Kids don't do it the way that we did it when we were kids no more. I used to be out with my friends, by myself or my cousins or whatever, and we would hit, like, I didn't go out with just like a little trick-or-treating, like just a little thing. Like, you know, the little buckets. No. I had either a trash bag or a pillowcase. And I filled them bitches up. No joke.
You had a very Peanuts
No exaggeration. It was a trash bag, and when I say we filled them up, like we filled them up, like. And kids these days, like they don't hit as many houses. Parents are all scared to let them out.
I mean, whenever we were kids, there was people putting razors in the apples and syringes in chocolates.
That's what they say, but I never got that. Like, and I don't know. Maybe do you think that horror movies and stuff played a factor into where we're at as a society right now?
No, because horror movies have been around since the 70s, and I was I was somewhere in the cosmos in the 70s.
I get you.
But what about Ghostbusters, and what about all those other frightening movies?
Do you count that as Halloween, though? Halloween film?
I mean, it's a scary film.
Is it scary? I never really thought it was scary.
Man, whenever you're a kid and
you see
that fucking librarian, get her. That's...
For a little while, I would watch, like, Killer Clowns from Space. I would say now, I would watch Herbie Halloween. That's a good movie. I don't care.
The fucking car?
No. It's the new Adam Sandler movie. Came out like last year or the year before. Hey, man. I like Herbie Halloween. That was an alright movie. That was funny.
Now, Russell lived in a very sheltered childhood. Russell, did your parents let you watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No. I didn't see that until high school. And I saw actually a live adaptation of that movie. Like where they played the film and reenact.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to those. What'd you think of it?
Not my thing. My girl at the time was super obsessed with it. We went with her friends. There was another time I took another friend with us, and we didn't tell him like what it was going to be and what it was about, and like there was cross-dressers and stuff. Like, we didn't tell him none of that. And so like he's sitting there, he's like, oh, some of these girls are like cute or whatever. And then we actually ended up telling the cast that this was that this was his first film. So like once he realized that some of these
They
girls
do that,
weren't
yeah.
girls, they started fucking with him, and that was funny. But
So like whenever I saw Rocky Horror, and I mean it's just a spooky movie. It's not a, but it's a movie that we see around Halloween, like the Peanuts movie, the Peanuts Halloween,
right.
the Peanuts Kids. But you know, growing up as we went from kids to teenagers to now adults, do you celebrate Halloween, Russell? Do you like to put in the spooky?
I still like the vibes, but now it's all about the parties and stuff. I'm
That's
not going
true.
to a bunch of parties, but there are one or two that I'll hit each year.
I like how when we grew up, the women can be whores.
Right.
They can dress up very scandalous, very seductively.
Yeah.
But I can't look because if I do look, that's I'm a pig.
So you don't have any other films that you liked or whatever?
As a kid or
Yeah.
what?
No, as a kid, Halloween movies.
No, Halloween. You know what? So funny enough, every Halloween, don't ask me why, but every Halloween I would always watch Back to the Future. I don't know. It's not a Halloween movie.
Nah, if you watch something around a certain time, I guess it becomes a holiday film.
But I do remember watching one Halloween, the Goosebumps movie, the Haunted Mask one. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I was like 9, 10 years old. I forgot how old I was. I was like 9 years old when that TV movie show came out.
Right.
And also, I've read some of the books, say Cheese and Die. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Pete and Pete.
Right.
Man, Russell, I'm going back. You don't even know these movies or shows.
I don't know any of these movies.
Maybe
we should have a movie marathon. Maybe we should watch some of these films.
Go subscribe to us on Instagram and Twitch, and maybe we would.
Yeah.
But also, like, those movies, I feel like... I just, my favorite holiday is Christmas. That's my favorite holiday of all. Next to Thanksgiving, because I can stuff my fat ass. Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
But, I mean, whenever... Around this time of the year... There would be a lot of, like you said, the Treehouse of Horrors. Right. Everybody would get all Halloweened up. There'd be TV shows like Frasier, or there'd be Married with Children. Martin would have like a Halloween episode. I like those.
All the episodes. I would say I watched more, Halloween TV episodes than I did the films and stuff for sure. Not even just The Simpsons, like everything that you was going through as well.
Yeah,
and it was always like when I was younger. So I know, Chris, I told you this a million times. I didn't have cable when I was younger. But I would go trick-or-treating in my grandma's neighborhood because my grandma stayed in like a nicer neighborhood and she had cable. So I'd be in front of that TV up until the sun went down. The moment the sun was down, I was out on them streets.
Let's go. So I did something similar. My aunt, I would go to the River Oaks area because in my area, I'm pretty sure where I grew up, they were giving out syringes and razor blades and apples and stuff. I'm pretty sure of that. But I went to the rich part of town because that's where my tia Rosa, that's where she was at. And so I would go out there and they'd give me like dollar bills, coins, the
full
king size
bars. Yes,
the
that's
king
what I'm
size
talking
shit,
about.
not the little fucking
No.
I bought this at Walmart.
No, they're passing out just like take a little handful or they're being picky about it. No, like I go to the rich neighborhoods because they're giving out full Hershey's, full Butterfingers, full Reese's, like that was it. Like that's what you went. I had trash bags full of that stuff. That's what I'm talking about. It would last me a good 2 weeks.
So post Halloween, were you one of those kids that ate all of his candy at night, or you save some for tomorrow?
No. Funny enough, while I'm sitting there watching the Treehouse of Horrors after we do the trick or treating and everything, and we had to come back inside, I would separate my candy. I would organize it. I would put all my Reese's together, and then I would take all the candy that I didn't want, put it off to the side, and then I'm the youngest. You can have that candy. I'm the youngest in my family. My brothers and sisters, they would come up to me. And they would call it Big Brother tax or Big Sister tax, and then they would take a handful of my candy, and then they would dip. And I would be so
I had
mad about
big
it.
brothers and sisters too, and then whenever they would do shit like that, get the fuck out of here!
I would try, but no, that didn't work. Look, I'm the youngest out of. I have 10 brothers and sisters. There ain't no way. You know how much taxes cost around Halloween for Big Brother and Big Sister tax? Sucked. All of the good stuff. That's also why I would separate it. I would hide my good stuff real quick by the time that they came over. Oh yeah, man, you can have those Smarties. You can have those.
You don't like Smarties?
But that's not the good candy. Candy corn, all the way off to the side. Look, that's the first thing y'all can take. Candy corn, get that out of here.
So, okay, as we draw this episode to a close, what was your favorite candy? What was your favorite, like, oh shit, I hit
Reese's.
the Reese's Pieces?
Not Pieces, just Reese's.
Oh, the peanut butter cups.
Reese's peanut butter cups and Butterfinger.
You guys remember that commercial with the Dracula teeth and the Reese's peanut butter cups? And it'd be scary. But my favorite was too, Reese's peanut butter cups or whatchamacallits. Whatchamacallits were fucking good. I love those goddamn things. But once again, my name is Chris, along with my
Russ.
What do we got to give away?
Again, the giveaway 250 subscribers, like, comment on all of our videos, and this My Hero Academia All Might, All for One can be yours. We will ship it to you. All you have to do is like and comment on any video, get us to 250 subscribers. I pick a random video, I pick a random comment. The more videos that you comment and like, the higher chance that you have of winning. And then I make sure that you are subscribed to us, and if you're subscribed to us, then you could have this delivered directly to you. Also, we do lots of giveaways on Instagram of comic books. I normally package 3 or 4 of them together, sometimes 5 or 6, and help us get to some number, whatever our goal is on there right now. I can't remember off top. Just definitely check out our Instagram and look for the posts where we're doing that giveaway.
So we want to also give a big shout out to our friends over at the Movie Gap. We were on their podcast, and it's so great. We talked about
Love those guys.
Legend, the Tom Cruise
Is that
movie.
a Halloween movie?
I mean, it can be. It's spooky.
Is it spooky?
I'm gonna be like that kid from.
I'm still under the standpoint. The King Darkness or whatever, man. He was just misunderstood.
Go listen to that episode. Go listen to that
villain
episode.
was the
Give
woman.
a like, subscribe, and comment on their stuff too.
Yep. Check them out, and we're gonna be doing another episode with them on our show very soon. So look forward to that.
Once again, my name is Chris, along with my head of life, Mr.
Russ.
And this is Comic K Podcast.